Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Tribe Huddle. It is the 3rd of July, I had to think about that, 2019, and I'm really excited about tonight. I love this time of the month because we get to hear from our amazing franchisee of the month, and this month it is Sarah. Yay, Sarah! You're awesome, girl.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you on, I'm going to spotlight you because
Oh, God, no.
you're going to get spotlighted. I know you don't want to be spotlighted, but you're going to be. That's what happens when
I know.
you do
I
so.
should stop trying so hard, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should stop trying so hard. Look at that. Look at that beautiful face.
Oh.
So, I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Because I know that you can inspire so many people. So I just want to say something about Sarah. So since the moment Sarah started on this business, she has been a ray of sunshine. And I think we can all agree that she has been a vibrant ray of sunshine that's been a little cheerleader for everybody. And it's been really beautiful having you on our team, honey.
Thank you.
Something else that I've noticed about you is that you're always in action. So I know that you are really hungry for this business, for what this business can give you and your family. So I guess what would be a really good start was just tell everybody a little bit about your journey, about where you've come from. You can say as much as you want really about where you came from before you started in this business and what was your deciding factor? Why did you say yes, and how's that changed your life for you?
Okay, I think the deciding factor is my big sister knows best and I need to learn that. So really it started off by Gail introducing it to me with the products, and I don't think I was even on the products for a week when I contacted Gail and said, okay, sign me up. I noticed a change in myself within the first few days. With my mood swings, like Karen, going through that stage of my life. And I was, excuse my language, beep, beep, beep in the mornings. I was a dragon lady. I was yelling at my kids all the time. And I was just a happy person. Even though I portrayed myself as a happy person, in here, in my heart, I felt like a very unhappy person. My day job is extremely stressful at times. I'm actually a security guard at a local mall, and I think I said something to Tanya the other day actually about we had a situation in the mall with a girl threatening another girl the other day with a pair of scissors. So that's the kind of drama I can have on an average day, and I just pretty much thought to myself, I'm over this. There's more to life than what I do. I've said for the last 2 years, I'm getting too old for this shit. And that's pretty much how I feel. So I just decided to jump in. And when I jump in, I don't just put my toes in. I literally jump in. I can't swim in real life. So I pretty much am trying to swim. So my advice to people would be to ask questions, because I think Tanya's probably got fed up with me messaging her and asking questions. I've asked questions on every aspect of the business. I'm just totally passionate about it. The reason I'm passionate about it is because I can see the changes it's made in myself and my girls. And I want to make a success. Well, I am making a success of this business for my daughters. Because they are both teenagers. Well, one's 12. She would think that she's a teenager. And it's these years that they need me at home, and they need me at home in the evenings, especially if they grow up to be anything like me as a teenager. So, I want to be there for my girls. And if leaving my full-time job means that and coming to do this, then I've got more of a reason to make this work for my family. So any other questions, Tanya?
Oh yeah, I'll always come up with questions. So you're fairly new to the business. I know you haven't been in it for very long at all, and I know you've been on fire since you started. So tell us about what you do. So give us some insight into what you would do on a daily basis around your business, because I know you have a full-time job. Is it full-time?
Yes, it is full-time, 40 hours a week.
Yeah. But, you know, here you are. So here is Sarah. She's, you know, she's on the training. She's at work. She's doing her rounds and she's on training. And so this blows me away.
Not today. I'm not at work today, but
when you are.
The main time I'm on training, when I'm actually at work, which I think you've seen me, Tanya, walk around with my phone in the dark, in the car park, pushing trolleys on a Monday night. I refuse to miss Adam's training on a Monday night because I find it so inspiring. So yeah, I'm out in the dark, and I think Tanya messaged me once and said, "Is that you walking around in the dark somewhere, Sarah?" And it's like, yeah, I'm doing my job. I've got the phone on, I've got my earplugs in, and yeah, so I refuse to miss training for any reason, especially that job. And as I said the other day when you put that amazing comments up, I said to my husband, my everyday boss would never even consider saying something like that, even though I think she would, the place would probably fall apart without me at times. But yeah, I said to Nigel, I can't imagine Belinda saying anything like that. So that's what keeps me going every day. The positive comments and the support from this tribe is what gets me through the day.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, honey. So, you know, what do you do on a daily basis? Tell us about your DMO. What is your day? What is your non-negotiable?
Posting. Posting is definitely a non-negotiable. My routine is usually I get up and get the girls off to school, and I don't touch my phone while they're having breakfast. I have a cup of tea while they're having breakfast. I talk to them. Their friends turn up, and it's a very noisy place in my kitchen on a weekday morning. But as soon as they are out the door, my phone comes out, I find a couple of posts I want to share, and I get them out there. I then have my breakfast and do a few other things. Then I maybe find another post I want to share, inspirational saying, something about the business. And I usually sit down over breakfast and I send any follow-ups that I need to talk to customers, or if somebody's messaged me, I then do it then. At work, I'm at work some days from 11 till 9, and I can be doing it on my toilet break. I can be, I'll go out and hide somewhere out in the car park. When I see a message come up, I check my Facebook, there's a comment there, I want to reply. I don't want to wait until several hours down the track. That's the freedom of my full-time job, is I have that ability to be able to do it whenever I want. And today it was pouring down with rain here in Nelson, and I was just standing under some shelter messaging somebody because I didn't want to wait till I got home from work, because I thought, oh, what if she changes her mind before I get home from work? No, I want to get this information now so I can get it sorted. Yeah. I'm very passionate. I've got reason to make this work. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely you do. I love that. I do love your commitment. It's fantastic. So, you know, and I know that fear has been something that is normal for most people when they first come in. I mean, I still get fear. Everyone has a certain amount of fear. It's just learning how to manage that. But I know for you, that's not something you've necessarily, either you haven't shown it, you've hidden it, but you're feeling it, but you haven't shown it, or you just don't bloody have it. So tell us, do you have fear, and how do you deal with that?
I do have fear because in my job in the past, I have had some kids that I had to trespass from my mall stalk me on my Facebook page. And when I first joined this and I was told you had to be vulnerable, you had to show your face on your profile photo, which I have deleted. I took down all my photos, and for a long time you only saw my children as my profile photo. So that was a huge dropping down for me. It was like this curtain that was across me, and I had to pull it away, and because prospective customers wanted to see me. And I think I shared something in one of the pages the other day, the inspirational page. I can't hear. And I I felt very vulnerable, and I think I was near to tears at the time because I was talking about my children and I was extremely vulnerable, and I don't like showing my vulnerable side to people that I don't know, because I've always had this bubble around me, and I don't like people getting inside that bubble unless I know them very well. So in that regards, I feel like definitely stepping out of my comfort zone. I do have fear, but also in my day job or my job, I haven't been able to show my fear, especially where I work. So it's been extremely liberating, actually. Yeah, extremely liberating. Yeah.
Right. And you did that simply because you wanted your business to work, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Great motivation. So, are there any other challenges that have popped up for you since you've started? And, tell us about how you got through those.
The no's. You get a lot of no's, and I went through a little bit there right at the start, and taking it personally. Oh, these people don't like me. They don't like what I'm trying to give them. And having watched a few of the training sessions with Katrina and Adam, take the no's, accept the no's, and just put them into another basket. Learn from the no's. Okay, if they say no to me, how am I saying it that's making them say no to me? Change it, reword something, Sarah. And so now I'm actually getting a lot more personal in my replies to people, and I think that's where I'm getting a lot more comments, a lot of more positive feedback. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I might add, it was actually quite an eye-opener because you guys always say, keep posting. People are going to see it eventually. And I wanted to share this little one because I think it was last week or the week before, my nephew, he's a chef down in Queenstown, and he just simply texts me and says, hey, Auntie, what the hell are you posting? I'm seeing so much shit come up on my newsfeed. You need to give me some information. And he was on holiday in Peru with his fiance. And while he was in Peru, I had him signed up within half an hour. And then another one this morning, with the amazing training we did last night, and I got up this morning after the girls had gone, and I spoke to myself in the mirror in the bathroom, and I did my affirmations and came out to the kitchen to do my breakfast and everything, and there was a message from a friend in Whanganui. Okay, what's this product, Sarah? I know I've heard that it's meant to be really good for Crohn's. Can you sign me up? What's the deal? And I explained the cost. I said it's about the cost of a coffee a day. So I've changed my wording. I'm not actually giving them the full price. I'm breaking it down. A coffee a day. Oh yeah, well, I gave up coffee last year. I've given up smoking. I don't drink drugs and alcohol, so sign me up. So it's just the way you word it, and I've changed the way I'm wording things, and I think I'm getting a lot more positive feedback that way. Yeah.
I think something else that really stands out that I just want to mention here, because I know you're in action and you're doing everything right, and it's great that you are looking at what's not working and how can I change that. That's fantastic. And the fact that you're on training all the time, that you're learning. But something that I really notice with you is that you are so passionate. And so when we are so passionate about something, it's just going to come to you. It's going to be attracted to you. So there is no damn way that it's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And so I feel that with you, that you're really all about it's just happening. There's no doubt in your mind whatsoever that this is going to happen for you, and it's like you've already stepped into that. It's already happened. So I think that is something that something that we got to remember, because sometimes when we're having crap days, it's easy for us to step into that that negative space where and you allow doubt and fear to creep in, and then you start thinking something completely differently. So if we can always stay in that, there's no doubt that this is happening, this is absolutely happening, and step into that as if you have it already and feel really grateful for that, and that will keep you in that. Remember why it is that you did this. And I think that's something that also that Sarah has said, that she has a really good why. This is why she's doing it. She always talks about, this is why I keep doing this. So remember that. You know, when we're in this moment where we're like, oh, why is this not happening to me? When we're sitting in frustration or we're sitting in desperation, why is this not happening for me? Remember that. Why are you doing this? Why is it that this is so important to you? So thank you so much for sharing, Sarah. Is there anything else that you want to share, honey, before we spotlight you?
No, that's fine. I think I said everything I wanted to say. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Sarah? Come off mute if you want to ask her anything before we take her off the spotlight. We should just keep on spotlight the whole time, I reckon. No questions? Okay, awesome. All right, well, I'm just going to take you off spotlight then.
Thank you.
That's okay. So something that I'm just going to put you back on gallery view because I love looking at your faces. So something that that has come up a lot lately with a lot of the trainings and things that we've had with Adam especially, is that there's a little bit of confusion around what it is that we want. So when we're looking at promotions, what is it that we want and what does that look like for us? So do we understand how much we want to earn, what that actually looks like in reality? Because I know that when I first started, that was something that I had no clue whatsoever about. And I remember, you know, it stopped me from really working for a bit. I felt like, am I ever going to get there? It feels like it's such a long road to get somewhere. So I think when we actually know how much it is that we want, so when we have an income amount in our minds, we know what that looks like and how we can put that into a plan to make that work for us. So thinking about this month, you know, it's the beginning of the month, thinking about how much you guys would really like to earn, what does that look like for you? So, I mean, let's make it, how much would you like to earn before Christmas? What would be a really nice amount monthly that you'd really like to see in your account? Think about that. Pop it in the chat or come off mute if you want to, but because I've got some kind of amounts here which gives you an idea about how much you need, where you need to be at in your business to be able to earn that amount of money. So I'm just going to pop that chat up again. So, okay, so no one's really going to say how much they want to earn. So I'm just going to give you a little idea of how much really you need to be. So if we think about our business as clubs, having clubs is the best way to earn an income. So who doesn't know what a club is? Ronnie. Okay, so a club is a qualified business underneath you. So it doesn't include you. And you become a club when you are yourself qualified and you have someone else under you who is qualified as well. So you can't call yourself a club, but you call someone under you a club. That is the best way to start building that residual income. So if we start looking at, say, a 3-club business, for example, so that's 3 people under you getting qualified, that's like an $800 to $1,000 income. That's just residual income. So that doesn't include, you know, your retail profit and your bonuses. So we're just looking at the retail, the residual income at this point, the commission. So you might want to write these down because it'll give you an idea what it is that you want. A 12-club business is $2,500 to $4,000 a month in income. Sorry, Kath, I know this isn't going to relate to you, honey, because you're in pounds. But we'll have to find something for you. Oh, by the way, everyone, this is Kath, all the way from the UK. meet everybody. So a 12-club, yeah, we said a 12-club business. A 24-club business is $5,000 to $7,000 residual income. 39 club is $8,000 to $10,000 a month. We're talking monthly here. 50 club is $10,000 to $12,000 a month. 10 to 12. And 100 club is 18,000 plus per month. So, you know, when you think about how much you'd really love to earn, realistically, building clubs is the way to go. I mean, getting your promotions help you get that as well, but, you know, you can get to SC and have no clubs. So, you know, what I earn at SC and what, you know, someone else earns at SC could be completely different because the structure of their business looks completely different. So you've got to remember that as well. When we're building clubs, it means we're also building not just structure, but we're also building massive volume in our business. So that's when our income starts to really increase once we start getting those clubs under us. So is anyone going to be brave and say how much they'd like to be earning a month by the end of the year?
Yep.
Go for it, Pauline.
I'd be happy to earn, are you saying for a year or a month, did you say? How much a month?
A month.
Oh, I'd be quite happy to have $5,000 of mine, if not 7 a month.
Whoa, that's awesome, girl. So, so do you have a plan for that? Do you know what that looks like?
Well, no, I'm getting there. I have, I decided that when I did Teamsy that I was going to be a little bit outrageous and say that, you know, my yearly income, I'd like 125K. So for the last week, I've been doing the DMO for that. So, and reaching my 100%. So if it's successful, then hopefully it all goes well. But following the rules so far, so.
Great. So, you know, I mean, that's realistically getting to Q and getting yourself 12 clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Well, I'd like to be NMD by next June, but Q will do.
I think the other thing we've got to remember is our verbiage. So what we're telling ourselves. So if we're saying something like, I'd like to, or I'll try, or
yes,
nice.
No, I'm going to be.
Yes, I think something that we taught that was brought up at conference, you probably will remember this.
So it's this way, I'm going to be NMD by June 2020. Yeah.
Good on you, girl. And it's already done.
Yeah, I'm on stage.
Great. Yeah.
I've written my speech, I've got it all ready.
You know, I was really inspired by that woman who was at SSC2 Club last year at conference, and she was an NMD 24 Club. That was really inspiring for me. I thought, well, if she can do it, anyone can do it.
Well, exactly.
You absolutely can, yeah. So anyone else want to share?
God, Charlotte.
Bus, Charlotte. Yeah, oh, look, I just, like I said, I want to be able to replace my husband's income. So to do that, I need $5,000 a month.
Where you at now, Charlotte?
I am one of those SCs with no more team and no more clubs and not even qualified because, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I backed around. I let my mental health.
It's just a little obstacle. You could just jump over that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, you got to go through the obstacles to get to the the chocolate on the other side, right? Like you got to get to good stuff. You got to go through stuff. So that's all good.
Of course you do. And the beauty of this business is that once you're an SC, that's never going to change. You're always going to be an SC.
Yeah, and the beauty of it is that all my sales are all mine. I actually am personally, my first goal is personal qualification. So I think that's something that I took for granted when I first qualified, was that I had a massive team, and I took on 4 or 5 team in the space of 3 months. They all got orders through, got to DVF, SDVF, and then therefore I qualified and stayed qualified and had access, but then they lost momentum, and in turn that all came down too. So being personally qualified is important. I think actually probably one of the more, like, as a personal goal as well as
getting your qualified SDVFs beneath you, staying personally qualified means that you continue to make that beach money off your DVFs and your VFs that come through when they start. So that's been the biggest lesson I learned from that, actually. You'll build team, you'll lose team, keep your foot down on the pedal. But yeah, that's been pretty much the biggest takeaway from that. So but yeah, 5,000 a month.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't have a rank in mind. I just know that I need to be at least 12 club to do it. So that's me.
The thing is, once you start building clubs, you're already naturally building that structure anyway, and you've already got that volume. So, you know, and that's something that really changed for me. It was all about, just having the promotion levels, but now it's actually about building those clubs. So, the most important thing that you can be doing in your business is bringing on new team, helping them get to SDVF. Just bringing on new team and helping them get to SDVF, because that does a number of things. That helps them get closer to qualifying their business. It teaches them how to bring on new team and how to teach new team. And it also means that it creates a new club. It's potentially creating a new club for you. So you're helping your team member, you're also helping yourself.
That's right.
So, and I think, the only way that you're ever going to make any residual income anyway is through building team. So thanks for sharing, Charlotte.
That's right. I'm all good. You can always ask me anything. I'll share whatever.
I kind of think, Chance, my goal, my mission is that I don't want to go back to where I was. And that's what drives me to, yes, we have our ups and downs in this business, but it's something that drives me to move forward, because being in a job where you're bullied and end up, to the point that you're in therapy is something I can never, ever go back to, let alone ever be told what to do in that sense. So that's one thing that just drives me, is that I never want to be in that situation ever again.
So that's something, like for Sarah, it's her pleasure, and for you, it's your pain. So whatever it is that drives you, click into that, even if it's your pain.
Exactly.
I'm the same. For me, it's getting out of debt. It's massive for me. It's huge for me, and so my pain drives me. But I've also got pleasure points as well. So always go back to that why every time. So I can see that Sarah's got down here as 5,000 a month. Do you know what that looks like, honey?
Well, I've actually got something on my little affirmation card that I typed up today, and it's laminated and it's behind my phone. And on my affirmation card, it says, I am worthy of success and easily earning 5,000 a month in my business. But no, tell me what I need to do that. I listened last night. I really did listen last night. And that was, as I say, that was one of the ones that I said to myself this morning in the mirror. So, yeah, bring it to me, girl.
Good on you. That's Q, 12 club.
12 club, okay.
Yeah, at least. There's no reason why you can't do that, Sarah, and I'm really glad that you put your hand up for me to help you to, really smash these goals, because once you start getting really good at bringing on your team and helping them, then you'll just fly, and it will just become a lot easier for you. So it's just stepping out of your comfort zone and really just bringing on new team. Anyone else want to share their financial goal? No? No? Okay. So, I don't know if you guys saw today in the chat group, I put up that I am feeling really pumped and excited to help, like I said, 3 people to really smash your goals this month. Now, 3 people have put their hands up, but I'm more than happy to open it up to anyone who would really love to jump in there as well. I'm going to push you. I'm going to set you challenges. So just be aware that that's what's going to happen. So if you're not really ready for it, don't put your hand up, okay? You've got to be ready for it to put your hand up to make this happen. So I'm basically going to be keeping you accountable. So you're going to tell me what you want, and I'm going to set you challenges, and we're going to have a weekly call, and we're going to check in and see how we're doing on those challenges. So, and I'm going to keep you accountable daily as a group to find out, you know, where you're at and what you've done. So this isn't managing you guys. This is just helping you to keep you accountable. So if anybody wants to be added into the list, just let me know in the chat group or tell me now, because I'm happy to do that. I call it mentoring. I love that, Sarah. Yeah, I was told today that I've got to stand in my own power and start being bossy and stop being nice. So yeah, it's really good for me too. It's really helpful for me. You want to be added, Gail? You too, Charlotte. Okay, and Pauline. Wow. Okay, I've got your names written down.
I'm a drill sergeant parent, so I need a drill sergeant like motivator. So go for it.
Kieran, Gail.
Oh, you should have told me that ages ago, Charlotte.
Oh, you can kick my ass as much as you like, girlfriend. I know you love me.
Yeah, that's great. I'll kick your ass. Well, actually, it'll be really good for me because I'll be learning how to kick your asses. In a nice way, of course. Yeah. Awesome. So is there any other questions that anybody has around, you know, getting your promotions? You know, if you've got any goals this month? I haven't actually asked that, but hey, maybe I should. Maybe that should be part of kicking ass. So who's got some really awesome goals that they want to achieve this month? And would you like to share? You do, Sarah. Great. Go for it, girl. Share away.
On speaker or typing it?
Go for it. You're on speaker now, so say it.
Well, I said to myself last night that I want 5 orders this month and a new teammate.
Well, do you know what that means? That means you'll get that bonus, that 5-1 bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also means that you'll get
one order already, so that's 4 more to go.
That's great. I know you're doing really well there. So that means that you'll be also that step closer to SDVF as well. So do you want that this month?
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be a really great birthday present to have it before August.
Yeah. 5-1, Charlotte. 5-1, Kieran. 5-1, yours as well, Gail. Awesome. So there'll be lots of bonuses that HO will be giving out this month, you know. Awesome. You keep them busy. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, then we can say goodnight. Next week, what I've got is I've got some really awesome stuff that I have brought back from conference, from the leadership training that I was on, which I'm really excited to share with you guys because there's some gold in that. So I'm going to be sharing that. And then I'm actually hoping to get, I'm going to have a wee chat to Denise, the beautiful Denise Ambrose, and see if she can jump on our huddle with us. So she has done that for us before a long time ago, but I'd really love to get her back on again, our newest 24 club leader, especially since there's a few people here that might want to get to 24 club. Hey, Pauline. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So
no, I'm 24 club, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice little income, that is. Nice little income. So well, thanks for jumping on, everybody. It's so nice to see you all, and really nice to see Sin and Orla and Kath.
Thank you, Tim.
We don't normally see you lovely ladies. First time for Kath, and first time for ages for Sin and Orla. So lovely to see you all. And yeah, woohoo, Gail. Just had your permanent role at work confirmed, so now I can stress less and get into the business. Yay, that's exciting, Gail. That's awesome. Okay, everybody, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Tams.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks for having me on, Tams.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.